Welcome, Canada, to the final day of tennis action, day 15 at Roland-Garros in beautiful Paris, France. Looking forward to some great tennis on court 1 today for the junior boys singles final between 11-seed Canadian Felix Auger-Aliassime and local favorite Frenchman Geoffrey Blancaneaux. And there it is. He gets the break early on, an important break for Auger-Aliassime. Takes a 3-1 lead in the first set. Auger-Aliassime's had serves up to as high as 112 miles per hour. He gets his first ace of the match.
40.
Utilizing that 6'2" frame of his. At 15 years old, though, 112 mile per hour serve. It's pretty impressive. Oh, cheeky little shots for both players. Blancaneaux out-dueling Auger-Aliassime on that play. Again, Auger-Aliassime hitting it deep, tries to sneak a little drop shot in. But Blancaneaux says, I could do that. 3 set points. And he puts it away in style with an ace down the middle. Auger-Aliassime takes the first set, 6-1. Junior boys singles final at Roland-Garros. Auger-Aliassime looking to become just the 3rd Canadian junior Grand Slam champion. Also looking to become the youngest junior French Open champion. And Blancaneaux, he takes the set. Disappointing for Auger-Aliassime. Lots of good footwork in that game. But Blancaneaux ended up putting it away. 6-3 takes the second set. We're off to a third and deciding set in the boys singles final at the French Open.
John Horn, take it away.
Thank you, Kelsey. Junior boys singles final, court 1 at the French Open. So you can see the crowd starting to filter in, likely from that women's doubles match completed. You buy a ticket, hey, you get to see more tennis. And that's not what the Canadian wanted to do there. Opportunity for the overhead put away, hit it directly at Blancaneaux. And another overhead right at him, and then Blancaneaux capitalizes and says, I'll hit one down the line. And he's happy about it. Just 15 years and 10 months old, the Canadian. You think about that, 15 years old. You're on court 1 at the French Open in the final set. We could win a championship. Blancaneaux not happy with the chair umpires looking at the right mark or the wrong mark in his opinion. There's no Hawkeye at the French Open. It's all based on ball marks, which is a bone of contention for many players. Oh, and a great point from Auger-Aliassime. Returns that overhead smash. And then the error from Blancaneaux at the net. Will that come back to haunt him? You have to be thinking here, as good as these players are, the stage, what's on the line, they know how important this is for them, for their careers. Nerves trickling in from both players at different times. Oh, and it's Blancaneaux with a cheeky drop shot, which the Canadian couldn't quite get to. And the crowd is loving it. Blancaneaux closer to a championship. And over At the main center court, Philippe Chatrier. There's Andy Murray walking out for the men's singles final against a very familiar foe in top seed world #1 Novak Djokovic. Again, having fun with the ball, kids. 3 championship points
40-0.
for Geoffrey Blancaneaux. And there it is, Geoffrey Blancaneaux, the junior boys French Open champion, in front of his home crowd. He wins it 1-6, 6-3, 8-6. Disappointing loss for Felix Auger-Aliassime. He gave it his all. He had some chances to win it. He had 3 championship points of his own. But it's the Frenchman, the unseeded Frenchman, who comes away with the victory in a match over 2 hours in length. And what a match it was. Unfortunate for the Canadian, but well-deserving for the Frenchman, Geoffrey Blancaneaux, the junior boys singles champion at Roland Garros. We throw it back to Kelsey Braid.